Hello, my superstar scientists. Dr. Henson could not be here today, so I'm going to be your substitute teacher. My name is Clark Kent. I don't know if you recognize me or not. So dashingly handsome. What? I don't really look like Clark Kent? What are you talking about? Oh, you're right. It's really me. Huh? All right. But we are going to have a super time talking about gravity today. All right. So that messed up my hair. Oh, who am I kidding? I'm not really doing my hair these days. Okay, here we go. So let's start with this. If you're going to take some notes, feel free to jot down some of the main ideas from some of these slides. Again, if you don't have your journal, that's okay. Just take some notes on notebook paper and we can add them to your journal later. It'd be a great idea to take some of the big ideas from these slides. There's only about 6, so we'll be done in a jiffy. All right, so let's start with gravity. What is it? Well, it is a natural force. I feel like I should have a mustache. It's a natural force of attraction exerted by a celestial body on objects that are on or near its surface. What does that really mean? Okay, so it naturally occurs, and it is a force that kind of attracts different, like planets and moons and stars together. It pulls together all the matter, anything you can physically touch. So that means like really big objects like the planets and stars, they're going to have a stronger gravitational pull. And really the gravitational pull is going to depend on how much mass the object has and how close it is to the other object. So moving right along, like I said, the greater the mass of an object, the more gravitational force is exerted on other objects around it. So think about our sun being the biggest celestial body. It has the greatest mass, so all of the planets are pulled towards it. That's the gravitational force. And that is also why the moon revolves around the earth, because the earth has more mass than the moon. Okay, so answering the question, what is the force that governs? I'm sorry, I'm getting a little hungry. So I think I'm just going to nibble on a carrot here. Oh, but it makes me feel like a bunny. What is the force that governs all planetary movement in the solar system? The sun's gravity is what causes the planets to orbit in our solar system. That's what I just said. How amazing. All right. That's a good key point to remember. Gravity, how does the distance between two objects affect the force of gravity? All right, very easy. The closer the two objects are, the more gravitational force they have. Oh, I feel a little birdie coming into my realm. Maybe it's my gravitational pull that made the birdie come to me. The closer the two objects are, the more gravitational force they have. So example, the moon has a much larger impact on our tides than the sun does. And also keep in mind another example. The reason the sun keeps everything in orbit, like we said, it has a larger mass. But some do wonder, if it's got such a large mass, then why does our moon not revolve around the sun instead of revolving around the earth? Well, that's because it's much closer to the earth, and the earth's pull is so much stronger on the moon. So it stays with the earth and not the sun, and the earth stays with the sun. All right, makes sense? Really good information here. Last slide. What happens to the earth if the sun's gravity goes away? Dun, 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 dun. The earth will continue to travel in a straight line. And that goes along with that gravity video that you watched. The ball on the string, that's it. So basically, you've got some really good simple sentence notes in this video that you could kind of copy down or put in your own words. Again, gravity is a natural force it's a natural force of attraction. Sorry, I got a little tongue-tied there. Also, remember that the greater the mass of an object, the more gravitational force it has. And the sun's gravity is what causes the planets to orbit in our solar system. The closer the two objects are, the more gravitational force they have. And the earth will continue to travel in a straight line if the sun's gravity were to go away. So these are really good important notes you could jot down real quick, 6 simple sentences. Decorate it with your pretty flare pens or what have you, or just jot it in with a pencil and save it. That is it for gravity, but that's a really important concept that you really need to know. our graded assignment is going to cover gravity. All right. We're done. Quick 5-minute instructions. It was fun using all my little props. Just trying to keep it interesting. Love you guys. Miss you. And that's it for today. Bye.